A lot of companies struggle to achieve meaningful success in relation to equality, diversity and inclusion. When we dig deeper, we often find that companies very rarely have EDI strategies designed to help them make progress. Do you have a clear understanding of what a successful equality, diversity and inclusion strategy looks like for your business? To create a successful EDI strategy, you can work backwards to identify the areas that you need to focus on before breaking them into smaller tasks. Here's how. Firstly, it is important to define a specific vision for your organisation. How do you want your company to engage with its staff, its customers or client base, and how do you want to be viewed by the general public? The next step is to collect and analyse data to assess your current position in relation to your vision and identify any gaps specific to your organisation's needs and situation. To make this process simpler, you can consider using an external organisation to conduct an EDI audit, such as the Equal Group. Using an external company can help to improve bias and provide employees and other stakeholders with the confidence to know that their data will be used to improve the organisation's EDI performance. The EDI audit will measure data such as employee representation, who currently works within your organisation, inclusion, how do specific employees or groups of employees feel, employee retention, who's leaving, who's staying and why, candidate attraction, how diverse are your applicants?
So you set your vision, captured your baseline data, now you need to prepare a plan. Essentially this means working out what your priorities are, such as what tasks need immediate attention and what tasks can be delivered quickly. Who needs to be involved executing against a plan? And your schedule. What are your milestones and what are your targets? And what resources are needed to support delivery of initiatives? Remember, you should understand how much you can afford to invest in an EDI budget, as this will be specific to your objectives, your business case and your ambitions. Now it's time to put this plan into action by implementing your strategy across the whole organisation. This is the area where a lot of organisations fall short. They typically spend a lot of time in planning, but are not enough time executing against their plans. There are a number of principles that should guide how organisations implement their plans. Realism. Ensure the plan is realistic in terms of the time, finances and people power needed to implement the proposed actions. Reprioritising. It's very rare for organisations to stand still. Therefore, it's likely that some things have changed since your plan was created. Make time to regularly review your plans. Ensure the relevant priorities are placed on certain actions. And engagement. Do you have sufficient buy-in from key stakeholder communities in order to improve the effectiveness of the proposed action?
The next step is to make sure you communicate with everyone in your organisation. To deliver a successful EDI strategy, everyone needs to be engaged. If you've got an internal communications team, work with them to engage with your colleagues through as many mediums as possible: newsletters, the intranet, employee resource groups, company updates, formal reports, etc. You'll want to cover the progress made to date, any lessons learned, what support you need, and how people can get involved. Ensure stakeholders know how to engage with the EDI strategy team so they can provide support, but also so that you can invite regular challenge, comments, and maintain a dialogue.
You can't stay on course if you don't track your progress. You've put in so much work to create a vision, objectives, and gather existing data and make a great plan. Now that your plan is in action, keep it on course by understanding how you're progressing. Where possible, gather real-time feedback such as regular pulse surveys with your team. And you should regularly review your progress, no less than quarterly, with a commitment to undertake an annual comprehensive review, the same way many organisations conduct an annual strategy review. A one-off EDI activity will not have a big enough impact, and your company should see EDI as a long-term strategy to be reviewed continuously. You want to revisit and refresh on an annual basis, or whenever there's a significant change to legislation or your organisation. As you track your progress and take feedback, you should continue to look for improvements within the strategy and action plan.
We hope you liked this video. If you did, please like, share and subscribe to the Equal Group's YouTube channel. To carry on this conversation or to discuss any equality, diversity and inclusion concerns, please feel free to email us at contact@theequalgroup.com or follow us on all social media platforms @The Equal Group. Thanks for watching.